There's two types of people in this world. Those who are looking for mommy milky, and dirty liars. A couple days ago, I stumbled upon a video that introduced me to the ABDL lifestyle, which, if you're unaware, stands for Adult Baby Diaper Lovers. Now, I'm approaching this as someone who knows nothing. I'm a blank slate, tabula rasa type shit. I'm here to learn about this fetish. According to Wikipedia, the most trusted source of information in the world, ABDL is defined as paraphilic infantilism, also known as autonepophilia, and psychosexual infantilism, and adult baby syndrome is a sexual fetish that involves role-playing a regression to an infant-like state. Behaviors may include drinking from a bottle or wearing diapers, which is diaper fetishism. Diaper fetishism involves diaper lovers wearing diapers for sexual or erotic reasons, but may not involve infant-like behavior. Individuals who experience both of these things are referred to as adult baby or diaper lovers, also spelled ABDL. When wearing diapers, infantilists may urinate and or defecate in them. Yeah, let's watch.
Can you imagine being in a headspace that you are so relaxed that every single care...
Suddenly I feel the urge to goo goo gaga. Mommy milky?
that you think about as an adult melts away.
Yeah, I can get behind that. Absolutely.
How's that?
Oh! I'm not gonna lie, that's jarring. That just doesn't look right to me. And she patted his shit too. All set.
That's a full diaper. You waited too long. What's wrong with you? Numb.
I get it, but I also don't get it at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, I can understand why some people absolutely love this. I can. But like, am I ABDL?
They actually have an identity that is a younger age than their chronological age.
A little girl should not have a potty mouth.
Don't even kid yourself. I know half of you would pay for this service. I know you would. You would absolutely. Mommy?
It isn't necessarily overtly sexual, but it's a bonding experience.
You see an adult in a diaper, why do you think they're pet?
All right, well, let's analyze that for a second. Because it's not that far of a gap. Like, I can see how they get there. We're skating on, like, thin ice. You're trying to tell me that it's, like, preposterous that people don't draw the conclusion that people who are into diapers can also be confused with pet... Huh? It's almost like fetishizing kid items is closely related to fetishizing kids.
People want what they had as a kid. It's very nostalgic.
There has been this whole economy that has sprung up to serve the community.
In addition to manufacturing adult diapers, I also wear them all the time.
Bruh. Of course you do. Yeah, I mean, it's not that weird. Stinky made poopy. Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand why people think it's weird that I poop my pants. Oh, thank God. At least it's not Ohio.
Good morning, little one. Are you ready to wake up?
You're telling me you wouldn't want to be woken up by mommy? You are lying to me and yourself. You know you would love that.
I am Mommy Cat, or sometimes Goddess Cat, and I am a professional pro mommy here in Denver, Colorado.
You see, like, you had me with the mommy cat, but then Goddess Cat, it's a line. How do you go from mommy to Goddess Cat? There's different preconceptions in my head with what that means.
I provide babysitting, mommy dates, overnight sessions, and a lot more, really. I love the fireside when all the lights are low. It's a campfire. My sessions range from $200 to $2,000.
Mommy? Can I sign up? I wouldn't want to be a daddy though, because that entire crowd is a lot more hostile. Mommy, on the other hand, I can do that.
And that is 1 hour to a weekend. The people who come to me for sessions are definitely looking for that over-the-top mommy experience.
$2,000 for a weekend? That's $1,000 a day. That's $365,000 a year. And you know she's booked until 2027. It's just all me.
where all of their choices are taken away. They're 100% submitted and not in charge and just there for whatever happens to them. Show me 4 cookies and 4 crackers.
I mean, I just want to know where this comes from. What Freudian slip is this? This takes an Oedipus complex to like new heights. Here comes the choo-choo train, num 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 num. Put your little socks on. You lost me. You lost me. I get the cuddling and, you know, the comfort, the care, but separating Cheez-Its, you lost me.
I had lost my father when I was younger and I was very close with him. And then once he had passed, I felt like my life had changed. Part of me was just like not there. So being able to be in a little space, like I can go back and think like, you know, oh, I used to do this when I was a kid. Like I'll put like a diaper on, like my pajamas on, and then like find an old movie I watched as a kid. Just because it was fun, just because it's like one of those times where it's like, I don't have to be an adult right now.
Okay. We have a little window into what's going on here. For this individual, there seems to be some trauma. And if this helps her, it's not hurting anyone, why not, right? But the diaper though.
1, 2, 3. Nice job. I am ABDL. I was a little before I was any of the other things.
Oh my God, it makes so much more sense now. Half of you freaks would go, oh!
I think I need a change.
This is okay. And this is a tool that people use to not just work through traumas, but also to relax. And for some people, it's not about that at all. It's really just about being able to feel little and taken care of by someone. It's very therapeutic.
Maybe like an adult companion, a friend, a licensed therapist to accompany you for a little bit, like sure. But the role play as a kid, boom, right over my head. It's just not for me. It's not for me.
You're so cute. Some want to just come and be babysat, just have a story read and have their diaper checked or changed. And then some people want to go much further into a sexual aspect of things.
I mean, that's no Moby Huge.
This is a good place to just make a little stand and reflect on what they were doing wrong. But if they need a serious punishment, we could take them to the spanking bench. You can tie someone down to it. It's perfect for squirmy littles who want to try and get away. And it's probably my favorite way of punishing.
Oh, now we're really getting into the weeds. This is my dungeon, and this is my cute little bench for those squirmies that want to get away. How did we get here?
I think most people mix their ABDL with some other kink, whether it be bondage, medical play, vintage punishment. ABDL goes so well with so many different kinks that this all lends itself really well to what I do.
Yes, goddess.
Anything else in there that you want to show us? Toys?
I mean, the castration stuff doesn't really go along with ABDL as much.
What? Those are medical instruments. Those are tools. That's not real, right? She's not performing castrations. We're just gonna gloss over that one. Goddess, I want you to take my ball sack off.
My name's Dr. Rhoda Lipscomb. A lot of people call me Dr. Rhoda, or a few people these days affectionately call me the diaper doctor. It can be very challenging sometimes to explain really what ABDL is. You have the people who identify as what the community often calls adult babies or littles. Those are the people who feel that they actually have an identity that is a younger age than their chronological age.
One of the main problems I have with this video, and Vice likes to do this with a lot of their content, is they come at it with a frame that seems biased in the sense that it's trying to normalize something that is so out there for the general public. Like we're just supposed to take this head on and not be critical of it, not have any questions.
And then at the other end of the spectrum, you have what are called the DLs, or the diaper lovers. The diaper lover does not have that younger identity. You know, DLs...
I mean, I don't need to see that.
Primarily, it's usually much more sexualized for them, and it's more about the diaper being the fetish item. Though there are diaper lovers for whom it's not sexual at all.
But why diapers? Why not like Legos or bottles, binkies? I will just never understand the diaper. It's too abstract of an item for me. It's too random. I don't think I even wore diapers ever In fact, I came out of the womb wearing Manscaped boxer briefs, which is why today's video is sponsored by Manscaped. It's never too early to start playing holiday music, and it's never too early to start thinking about gifts. Whether it's for a friend or your friends down there, you can make this season jolly with Manscaped. The Manscaped Performance Package 4.0 is the one-stop shop for the man who deserves it all. The Lawnmower 4.0 body trimmer and the Weed Whacker nose and ear hair trimmer both are waterproof, and they feature a powerful LED light so you can light the way for Rudolph. After grooming your candy cane, you want to make sure you apply the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant and the Crop Reviver Ball Toner Spray. And for the perfect stocking stuffer, add in the brand new Body Buffer, an incredible body scrubber that makes exfoliating easy. Manscaped even threw in 2 free gifts to their Performance Package 4.0, the Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Bag. Santa cares about his sack, and so should you. Look nice when you get naughty by going to manscaped.com and use code Philion for free shipping and 20% off. That's 20% off plus free shipping with promo code Philion. And thank you to Manscaped for sponsoring this video.
It's simply about that comfort, security. It just feels natural for them.
How do you discover you have this? Are you walking through Walgreens or CVS and you start sweating when you go down the baby aisle? At what age?
So how wet is that diaper? Diaper changes are definitely something that people are looking for. So they're kind of expecting it and looking forward to it. You should probably pop up on the changing table. It isn't necessarily overtly sexual, but it's a bonding experience.
Nah.
You're showing parts of you that are private, and there is a lot of sensory things going on during a diaper change. So it's an incredibly magical thing done between a caregiver and a little, and it's very bonding. Oh my goodness, that's a full diaper. You waited too long. What's wrong with you?
Just explosive diarrhea in there. Like Jackson Pollock spackle. Bang!
For some people, it can be that dominant submissive of, oh, I'm submitting that someone is checking on me and doing these things, and I don't have the control. But I think for some people, it probably replicates that age for them in that time frame.
Wow, she is really being liberal with that salt shaker, you know?
So we're almost at AB Dealer, Caitlin's favorite spot in the whole world. The diaper store is an incredible opportunity to feel normal. At Target or Walmart, these things are not usually meant for us.
Yeah, I wonder why. Yeah, you know, Target really isn't inclusive to our crowd. I've never seen an adult wearing a diaper!
When you're at a diaper store, everybody knows they're for you, and everyone thinks you're cute in them, and everyone wants to encourage you to try on the outfits and just be that truest little self. Will you try this on for mommy?
For nearly the entire world, humans go through natural development into adulthood, right? There's specific stages of life. Clinging on to the most infantile aspect of it is weird and a hard pill to swallow for everyone.
That's so cute. I love it. I've heard several people complain about how the modern ABDLs have it so easy because we have these resources, not just brick and mortar stores, but the online presence of ABDL has exploded. So it's easier.
Wow, there's some gatekeeping going on within the ABDL community. Back in my day, we used to have to make our own diapers.
We got light purple or white. Babies can't make decisions, huh?
I think there has been this whole economy that has sprung up to serve the community. And when people ask me, they'll say things like, oh, there can't be that many people. And I'm like, do you really think that there are multiple major diaper companies who service this community because there's only a handful of people? Like, there are enough people around the world.
It's shots like those where people are going to have a problem. Just saying. I'm just saying. Vice is over here pretending like seeing a full-grown adult wearing children's clothes isn't shocking.
Even though many of them are hidden, that can support that large of economy.
So cute.
Another really important question. Why is this the stock art style for canines? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Come on. You know what I'm talking about. I can't escape this. I mean, whoever invented this is probably living like Larry because it does something where people just can't get enough of looking at this.
My name is Casey Strom. Welcome to Big Diaper.
Holy shit, this is the diaper raid boss. Are you kidding me? Listen to this score in the background.
My name is Casey Strom. Welcome to Big Diaper.
Casey Strom, CEO of AB Universe. And I think that we are one of the biggest ABDL lifestyle brands in the world.
How old is this man? This guy's either 12 or 47 years old. And I have no idea which one it is.
Much to some people's idea of what we are, we do actually have bathrooms here in the warehouse.
Good one, Casey.
The Cushy's diaper here is very, very similar to, an actual print that you would have seen back in the 90s, early 2000s.
I love how he's talking about it like it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. This one right here is a PSA 10 mint condition, reminiscent of the early 90s.
This is our space diaper. When we were designing this, the concept was based around my bedroom when I was 4 years old. People want what they had as a kid. It's very nostalgic. We try to play on the nostalgia. It's very important to us.
I know it's not, but that sounds evil.
In addition to manufacturing, designing, producing adult diapers and the accessories therein, I also wear them all the time.
Why are we still here?
There it is. That takes balls. That takes balls. I'm gonna say, this man really just laid it out on the table.
Since I started operating the company, the role play side of it kind of faded off for me, and it really kind of levitated more to the DL side.
Okay. I'm following. The man just loves diapers.
I can remember back to when it was so exhilarating, putting a diaper on, and now it's just quite literally it is my underwear. I wear diapers 24/7. Wearing diapers has helped reduce my anxiety a bit. It acts kind of like a safety blanket in a certain way. Wearing a diaper all the time, or using a pacifier or whatever, is calming and does help me deal with the big scary world.
I mean... yeah, I have no idea.
What do you do in the diaper?
I think some things are better left to the imagination. How's it going?
Good.
Good. So there's 1,000 more orders in the queue?
1,001.
1,001?
1,001.
Fantastic.
It feels great to be able to work somewhere where I feel accepted and I don't have to hide who I am. Everyone that works here is like-minded and super sweet. It's really nice to be able to be like, I like what I'm doing. I like being able to help a community that I'm part of.
It's gotta be the dream job if you're into this.
My employees are, the majority of them, I think, would identify as age players, which I think that's pretty cool. This typically is somebody's biggest secret, and we don't have to hide that from each other. We can talk about it openly, honestly, what we like, what we don't like. I believe it helps us better serve our customers.
Manchester has 2 containers that are on their way. One's supposed to be arriving on the 13th. That container is currently getting delivered on time.
I would imagine this company does really well. It's like a niche within a niche within a niche within a niche.
I'm gonna try and take some time off at the end of this week just to recover. I've been on a sprint, but I appreciate everybody, and thank you for your time this morning. Have a good morning. I think the biggest misconception about the ABDL community is that the A stands for something other than adult.
All right, so I've listened to that man say that phrase probably about 100 times, and I may be stupid, but I have no idea what he meant by that. I don't know what the A could be construed as.
The topic of pedophilia is often brought up with ABDL.
The thing about ABDL that a lot of people don't understand is people are into the strong, confident male or female type that then regresses down into a baby and all of the power is taken away from them. So you have to understand like where the headspace is to begin with to even really understand what ABDL is.
An adult in a diaper is not looking for a child. They're looking for another adult.
All right, like I get it. I get it. This is a thing. But you can't expect people to just be like, yeah, that's cool. You can't expect people for their minds to not wander, to not go there.
You know, even the recent studies that have been done show that pedophilia and ABDL are not connected.
Look, the science and research may check out, but let's not pretend that the public opinion is just going to accept this and not draw the parallels and go there.
You know, I've had issues with stalkers. I've been called every name in the book. It's very simple. I like diapers.
Caitlin, you can spend 15 minutes holding that quarter to the wall, remembering why we don't swear. I think there are still going to be people who don't understand ABDL because the idea of an adult putting on a diaper and doing these things is sometimes hard to understand without those prerequisites.
No, it is hard to understand, period. That's it.
But people just need to understand that it's not weird and it doesn't come from a place that is threatening. It's actually quite the opposite. Repeat after me. A little girl should not have a potty mouth.
A little girl should not have a potty mouth.
That's right.
A little boy should not have a potty mouth. Subscribe.
The media has portrayed this as being something super sensationalized and all that, whereas in fact, you know, this is one layer to someone's life. You know, it may be a big layer, it may be very important to them, it may not be.
Is it 15 minutes yet?
No. Time goes a lot slower when you're misbehaving, doesn't it?
It still amazes me that a lot of the BDSM and kink groups who are into some pretty interesting things, and they'll draw the line at wearing diapers. And I look at them like, really? Because I know some of the other stuff that you all enjoy. So that's so weird. Yeah, it's kind of interesting how that goes sometimes.
You think you've learned a lesson about swearing?
Yeah.
You're not going to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. How about we take that nap?
I've been in this diaper all day. I'm gonna piddle one last time.
I'm gonna go change my diaper. I hope you learned something today. Uh-oh, stinky. Mommy said if you don't subscribe, I'm gonna go poopy in my diaper.